Alrighty folks, good evening. It's Thursday the 14th of March 2024. Alright, it's 20 after 10. So for you guitar players that are a little beyond beginner, somewhere in between beginner and advanced, and you want to play lead guitar or, you know, go learn a little more to add to the pentatonic, we'll take G minor for an example. So, learn your pentatonic, number one. I always stress this in past videos, on the whole fretboard. So, we're using G minor for an example tonight. So, you want to learn your pentatonic no matter what key you play it in. Wherever you can do it, at the lowest point on the fretboard up to the highest point. So this is what would be called your number one block for G minor, because it's starting with the G note. But we can, the lowest point, we could start with this F note here and go. Okay, because the G minor pentatonic is a G, a B flat, a C, a D, and an F. You hear that F, so we can start at F. And then we'll go up F, G, B flat, C, open D string, F, G, open G string, B flat, C, D, F. So there's your, right there. So the next block up from that G note would be starting, use your middle finger and start at the B flat note. And then we're going to play the same notes again. B flat, C, D, F, G, B flat, and it'll sound like this. Now if you want to really hear the G minor flavor, just go. Okay, so you get those three down. Alright, so the next one up from that B flat note, you'd start at the C note, and it would look like this, starting with your middle finger. This one here, you got to move over on the G and B strings in standard tuning. So, starting down at the low E at that C note, 3 strings in a row, middle finger, baby finger, then first finger on that D note, baby finger on this F note, and then here's your G. Okay, and then the next one up, you'd start at the D note, and it would be this shape. And then this one here, starting at the F, is the same thing we started with here. And then this one's the same as the one we started at the G there. That's a G note. And then the next one up's the same as this one here, and the next one up's the same as that one there. What we're going to do now is we'll start adding to that pentatonic, and we'll just start with today by adding in just one new note, okay? An E note, we're going to go. sounds really cool, and it'll go really cool with stuff like, you know, anything with it like the F and a C in there. You don't have to have that in it, but it sounds really cool with it because that's all it is. You could take a C here. It's basically just doing that, adding in that E note instead of going. Now we're going. Just adding in that one note. So I like to teach that anytime you add a new note in, do those same, all the pentatonic blocks, and wherever there's an E note, add it in. And listen, what it does is it's to hear. You're not only getting the ability to add that note in everywhere, in each one of all them blocks, wherever it shows up, but you're going to hear what it sounds like. Cool as heck, you know? And after a while you get to where you can really do stuff with it. You can start adding them into your lift. I was going to say riffs and licks at the same time. Your lifts. All right, so the next position up again, like I just went over, wherever. So we got it this shape. So wherever we see an E note. So I'm just adding in that block of the G minor pentatonic, right? And I'm getting. I'm just adding in an E note. If anywhere there's an E note in reach where I am there in that G minor pentatonic block. Resolve by going back to a G note. So we got you can start just doing a piece of it, like right there, adding in that E note because there's one right here. See, I'm just adding in that. And then, so you hear what it sounds like and go, oh, that's cool, we can add that in. Anyway, there's an E note, and you find it, and where there's an F there with it. So right here in this block. So I know don't even sound like a G minor pentatonic almost anymore. Here's a G minor pentatonic right here. Then, like I said, anyway, there's an E note in reach right here. There's one here. There's one here. And so it gives you a whole new thing by adding one note, mastering your pentatonic. In this case, we're doing G minor. You don't have your pentatonic down if you can't do it on the entire fretboard that you have. You might have 24 frets and you can get another block in up here. But, you know, certainly like in, say, A minor pentatonics here. Well, A minor pentatonic, there's also a block right here in front of it. There's also one starting at the open E. So you want to get it, all of it. Here, there, and there. So we're doing the G minor. So now we get up to here. So anywhere there's an E note, and you get your blocks down first with just a pentatonic, and then you go back over them and add that E note in. Here's an E note. How cool is that sound? Here's your regular pentatonic. Right? But add that E note. Oh yeah. It's really cool sounding. I'm looking at the clock to make sure I don't go over 15 minutes. So it's got a Dorian flavor to it, but don't think about the modal names for things. What? All right. All right, and then the last block here, it's the same one we started with in the down at the F. So anywhere there's an E note, we could actually start with the E note here. I gotta think now what I'm doing here. No, what am I doing? Now I'm lost. Yeah, that's a cool little lick. Whoops. There we go. Just in that one block, because we're adding that E note. I really didn't practice this, so I don't have it down. I'm just, you know, decided to do that. Throw in one more note and listen to how much, what there is in that, just by listening to it. What am I doing? Anyways, yeah, I'm almost up on the 15 minutes. So just taking your pentatonic and starting adding one note. Everywhere it is. And then the next lesson, maybe I'll throw in the other note up here. That's Dorian, a full Dorian kind of modal flavor. So just a little lesson on taking your pentatonic. We used G minor as an example, and we just added in that one other note to it. And tomorrow's another day. Have a good evening, folks.